for me, coming in as a district commander, you know what you want to do, and you get very excited, and then you have the chief of staff that keeps you grounded, keeps you focused, keeps you pointed, because there's nothing like a admiral. All we like is shiny things, and we like the shiny things everywhere, so we like to run around a little bit. And so he really kept us focused, and it was really great for me, because there was a couple things that as you're kind of going through the year, I had grandkids. I ended up having an eye surgery that I didn't expect to do. I had a couple of things. And so when you do that, all of a sudden you're going, okay, who's going to be in charge of the district? And it was always great to have Captain Warren there acting and making sure that, hey, if I was on the sideline for a few days, things were going to go smoothly, things were going to continue along. And boy, it's been great to be part of this team. And he's been here for 3 years now. Once as a DR, and now 2 years as chief of staff. And I got to tell you, you don't get to where he's been without being, kind of coming with that Coast Guard reputation for just great service, hard work, just experience, all those kind of things. And I couldn't be more proud to see him headed down to DC. I'm sure he doesn't want to go down to DC, but to be going down to DC to take over congressional affairs, because this is a tricky time in politics right now, and we need someone that really knows the Coast Guard, that has a great head on their shoulders, that has the ability to kind of talk to people of every age and every race and every demographic. And I think Captain Warren's really shown that over the time he's been here. So, Rob, I could go on, but how about we bring you over here and formally recognize you?
Inspire you? Inspire you? Attention award, Citation and Company Award of the Coast Guard Legion of Merit, Gold Star Louis II to Captain Robert W. Warren, United States Coast Guard. Captain Warren is cited for outstanding meritorious service to the 1st District Chief of Staff from June 2019 to May 2021. He collaboratively led the district staff and 70 subordinate units in service to the nation during a time of significant change in the maritime industry and the boating public's use of the waterways. He oversaw the first port access route study to comprehensively review the impacts of large-scale offshore wind energy development, performing federal safety and navigation reduction measures that will guide the offshore wind industry in the coming decades. He hosted the first ever Coast Guard offshore wind workshop, bringing together 80 participants from the Coast Guard, federal and state agencies, and the wind energy industry, bolstering nationwide knowledge as the region aggressively pursues 2050 carbon reduction goals. He led the service in the first operational deployment of counter unmanned aerial system capabilities, strengthening interagency partnership to employ the technology in multi-agency security operations during the United Nations General Assembly and the New York City Marathon. He drove close collaboration between operational commands and the regional support team, creating a unique model for locally supported financial management, fostering the link between procurement professionals and frontline units for efficient expenditure of district's $40 million budget. He definitely led the 11,000 person 1st District team through an unprecedented COVID-19 global pandemic, working closely with the district's 8 major unit commanders. He devised policy to protect the Coast Guard members while they carried out their essential missions, and continuously adjusted protective measures to match the shifting conditions. Recognizing the uptick in recreational boating activity as Americans took to the water, he directed skillful social media messaging to encourage safe boating practices throughout the inland waters. Captain Warren's ability, diligence, and devotion to duty was highly commended and keeping with the highest mission of the United States Coast Guard.
Before we turn it over to you, let me take both of these. We got a couple other things. So, Matt, you next.
All right, sir. So, good morning, everybody. I've been asked to read something on behalf of all the division chiefs here in the district. A proclamation. Whereas Captain Robert Warren has, with distinction, performed his duties as the Chief of Staff of the 1st Coast Guard District. And whereas, in recognition of his service, his colleagues at the 1st Coast Guard District wish to extend a cheerful token of their gratitude. And whereas, as the new Chief of Congressional Affairs for the United States Coast Guard, he may be expected to conduct the service's business in a social setting. And whereas dining out in the nation's capital requires significant and repeated appropriations. Therefore, we, his fellow captains of the 1st Coast Guard District staff, having called upon our own extensive sources of X-stage funding, do bestow upon Captain Warren one gift certificate to Old Ebbett Grill in the denomination of $200 for the purpose of conducting the business of the Coast Guard over dinner, or in the case that no Coast Guard business pens, just enjoying the meal out in town. We further proclaim that if you prefer other dining options, the enumerated gift certificate may also be applied at Clyde's, 1789, the Hamilton, or the Tombs. In witness thereof, we have hereto set our hand and cause a seal of the captains of the 1st Coast Guard District to be affixed. Done at this city of Boston, Massachusetts, this 25th day of May.
Wow.
Yeah, you get
Very
it.
nice.
So I just saw this, I'm a little upset, there was no aviation, so whoever ordered this is fired. Suffer the consequence in the next 20 days. So in addition to that, we wanted something to hang in your new office in Washington DC, so it's a chart with boats in Boston, so.
That's beautiful.
No aviation, I was gonna grease my.
No, it's so